Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. She wants your name and D-Yo-Yo. I'm only doing cash, I don't need promo.
What's up, y'all? It's me, your girl, Yahyah, back with another video. It's been a minute. It's been like a good minute. I have a life update coming soon, so be looking out for that. But yeah, like it's been a little... I have people like on Facebook telling me like, okay, you can go back to make videos now. And I will, I promise. But for right now, because everybody is so bored with this quarantine, I figured why not pump some videos out, be creative. I have absolutely nothing else to do. So yeah, let's get into the video. I already did my eyebrows. I always do them off camera because I can't do them on camera because for some reason I press the button and all knowledge of eyebrows just escapes me. So, I have the new e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in almond. It's like, I think it's it's under my eyebrows right now. And I think like it's a really good match, but like I'm super pale and I don't want to be super pale. So it's a good match, but it's too light. Does that make sense? Like take some of this and put it like on my eyebrow. Blend that out. And just roughly. And I actually like put water on my beauty blender a minute ago, so it's like not too damp like I want it. And I got this new spray bottle from Wish. It was probably like $2, like including shipping. And look how great it is. Bitch. Look at that mist. Yes. Like who gets excited about water bottles? You know what? Oh, this is gonna be so cute, but it's so like corny. But my boyfriend actually gets excited about water bottles. The first birthday that I spent with him, it was so cute. Like I guess this will be like a mini, like real mini story time. I've never talked about my boyfriend like on YouTube, whatever. I don't know. Mainly because I haven't been making videos that much, but it's okay because I'm back. But anyways, so I had met him in maybe like, I want to say September, October of 2018. So I had just like turned 18 and he was 27 and I met him and he was just obviously so different than what I was used to. Oh, this is the new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in light peach. And guys, like I suck at color matching so bad, like I really do. And this is what I came up with, and like disappointed. So I met him and he was just like so different, obviously, because like I'm 18 and I've never talked to somebody who was like 27. I've only talked to people my age, and people my age like suck, you know. So I met him in like September, October, and his birthday is in April. And I was with him like non-stop. Like once I got to know him, like after the first couple visits, then I was with him like 2-3 times a week, if not more. Anyways. So it was his birthday and I decided to do something special for him. So I got us like a hotel room. Well, I paid for it and he had to get it because you gotta be 25. Whatever. And I made him sit in the lobby while I set the room up. I had like flower petals. I had like cards with like this poem. I had on lingerie and I had ran him a bath and I got him gifts and I had candles. So he comes into the room. I'm taking this Afrique by Juvia's Place palette. Looks like this. And I'm taking Kizzy and Cameroon. Kizzy, Cameroon. This is gonna be like my transition shade. Sorry. And so when he came in the room, he got in the tub, and I'm just gonna put that like in my crease and buff it out. He got in the tub, and when he got out of the tub, he started to open his gifts, and I didn't really. I don't even know how to explain it. Like he's a really like private person. So like he kind of like, I didn't really know too much about him. Like I knew like surface things about him, and I knew just like in general what kind of person he was, but I didn't like know what he likes, what he dislikes. So I just like took things from like conversations we may have had, like where he said he wanted something, and I bought it for him. So I got him a speaker, and he was saying that he needed a speaker. So I got him like this light up speaker. It was nice, and there was a video actually. He loved it so much. This watch that was really nice. It was like gold and leather, like a brown leather. It was gold, and it was super nice. And I can't think, like, oh, I something else that we're not gonna speak on. And then I got him this huge ass like water bottle, and it was like real heavy duty, like big as hell, like, and he's like really, like, since when I was at that time, he was only like really drinking like water, Gatorade, and champagne. That was it. So I mean, I was gonna buy him a Gatorade. I wasn't old enough to buy him champagne. I'm still not old enough to buy him champagne. And so I bought him a water bottle. And when he pulled the water bottle out, his face like really lit up. And what's so funny to me is that's what I'm saying, like, who gets excited about water bottles? Even though it's not the same thing, like, it's like a water bottle and that's a spray bottle. But like, the fact that I'm so excited about like the way that this sprays and is so cute. Like, cause I was saying to him, like, who gets excited over, like, who really gets excited over stuff? Like, I thought it was a good gift, but like, he was more excited about the water bottle than he was the speaker, like. Okay, now I'm taking Cameroon, and I'm kind of like taking it deeper into the outer V and into my crease. So I'm kind of like taking it onto the lid a little bit, and I'm buffing that out. So yeah, we both get excited over water bottles. Ooh, look at that blend, yes. So I'm just gonna keep like building it up. So yeah, if you have any suggestions on like dark spots, blackheads, especially, oh my god, blackheads. I just did this thing with like a scrub and peroxide, and that worked really well because I had got to the, I think I was on my period, but I had got to the point where like I looked at my face and I was like, oh hell no, like it's Blackhead City over here. Blackhead City, that sounds like a real place. But I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't never seen this many blackheads, like what the hell. And like, if you can see it, you too close to me, but I can see it and it's bothering me. Let's get into it. Well, let's get rid of it. So I'm just taking that clean brush and like buffing that out, making it real blended, you know. And y'all know what? I think this whole quarantine, like, if you really look at it, like, it's a great opportunity for people to really get shit done. Like, I haven't been posting, now I'm quarantined, now like all I can do is post. Like, I think this time is good for like, it's gonna be good for like YouTube videos. So I'm taking this Dominique Cosmetics Celestial Thunder palette. It looks like this. And I'm taking this one, which is Storm Dust. And I'm taking a smaller blending brush because this is really orange, and I don't really want to go crazy with the orange. I just kind of wanted like a little bit more depth. It's like a burnt orange. So then I'm taking this Fantasy palette, which is like a rip-off of, it's called Changeable Fantasy, and it's really a rip-off of the James Charles palette. And I'm so upset because the website that I got it from was supposed to be selling me the James Charles palette, and this is what came in the mail. And I'm not really sure, like, obviously I don't have the James Charles palette, so I don't really know if it's accurate, but I know it's way smaller than the James Charles palette is, and I know that they got me with false advertising. So I'm just taking like another reddish brown, like a darker reddish brown, and I'm just putting it in my crease right here. And this brush is not really like nothing. This brush is not like a prize-winning brush, but because I know I'm gonna go, okay, I took that a little higher than I was supposed to, but because I know I'm gonna go back in, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm taking that same e.l.f. concealer in light peach, and I'm gonna cut my crease. I don't know if that thing works for me, like when you put it on your eye and then look up, like, whoa, that's so high. Whoa, that's so high. I'm gonna take my Profusion Spectrum 10 Shade Pro Pigment Palette. Looks like this. And I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's powder blue. And I'm just gonna pack it on to my lid. I really wish, like, I need to get like a white. I really do. Go in with another tiny blending brush. I'm gonna go back to the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm gonna take Cameroon. I'm thinking that I want to do like a little bit more to it, so it's Glitterati by Hard Candy. Okay, and then there's these two sides. I don't know really how they look. Let me see. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not what I'm going for this look. I think it's a little too dark. I think it's pretty. Yeah. The sink in my laundry room is on, so don't be an asshole. No. So I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'll come back, and then I'll do my makeup. Well, the rest. That's a beautiful face. Okay, guys. My eyes are done. And now I'm going to get started on my face. I'm going to take this Clean and Clear Watermelon Gel Moisturizer and just put like one pump. That wasn't even a full pump, that was like half a pump. And I'm just gonna moisturize my face. And with this, like, a little really does go a long way, like. Next, I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place foundation stick in Zambia. So I just put like enough to spread. Okay, so I'm going to take the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in Almond, and I'm gonna put it on my face. 2 full pumps. And let's see what that does. This is only my second time using it, so I'm still trying to like figure it out too. So, and then I'm gonna take this brush that I got from Juvia's Place. Looks like this. It was recommended by Slay by Jess, I think. Slay by Deb, that's what it is. Okay, so why do this? Because remember I said that this color is an exact match to my skin, but I like to be a little bit darker. So that's why I do that. And so I'm just gonna go in with like 2 more pumps just because I want like a lot of coverage, and I don't feel like this is medium with peachy undertones. It doesn't tell me like use this for 6 months after opening it, but it doesn't say anything about, well, it says layer as needed, but it doesn't say like if it's sheer or, but it's pretty like, it's not full coverage, so you do have to layer it on, but it does tell you to do that, so hopefully it won't look cakey. I don't know how far along we are into the video, but if you're not subscribed yet, then that's treason. So I need you to fix that before I have to call somebody about it. The Juvia's Place foundation in Panama. And I'm just gonna like heat it up on the back of my hand a little bit. So I'm gonna put my T-zone, my cupid's bow, my chin, my nose, and under my eyes. Basically anywhere I want the light to catch me. And then I'm gonna take, my sleeve won't stay down, Zambia again, and I'm gonna contour. I'll go back to my nose later because I like to do the light parts of my nose first and then go over them. So I gotta get that double chin. I know you hear that. That's just good quality. So then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend out my contour. And I'm just gonna let my concealer sit there a little bit. Okay, and then I've done that, I'm going to blend out my concealer. I always do it under my eyes last. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. hydrating concealer, the one that was too light for me, and I'm just going to let it sit right there in the corner. That's it. I don't want no trouble. No trouble. That's all I came for. I'm be leaving peacefully. Okay. Here we go. And then I'm going to take the other beauty blender and go back in with my contour. Just to make sure it's all blended out. Look at that. Yes. Forehead who? Yes. My whole forehead just disappeared. And that's what I was going for. Love it. Or, yes. So I'm doing the outside first a little bit. And then I'm going to take this and go across. And then I'm going to take it and go down. And then just make my own little tiny triangle like I did with the darker one. I made the big triangle. I'm going to make like a tiny little triangle with the extra light concealer. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty powder in Banana, the Pro Filter powder. And I'm just gonna take, I think this brush came from e.l.f. The e.l.f. pointed foundation brush. I really love this brush like a lot. My beauty blender, and I'm gonna like tilt my head down so that I can like, so my crease like opens up. Does that make sense? And I'm really gonna press the product into it. And because my skin is dry, I'm not gonna do this like other people would do it. So if you have dry skin, this is like tip tip, little tip tip. So once I fill my crease up, and this works for your eyes too, you can do this for your eyes. Then you press it in there, you really press it in. So I'm really like, I'm like dabbing off as much product as I can, because like I said, my skin is dry. So you don't want to dab off the product before you go into under your eyes. Okay, and then while I have this brush out, I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and put it in the Fenty Beauty powder, dab off. I am just gonna take the damn beauty blender and like boop 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 boop. My nose, stay there while I'm contouring, because that's fine. In the same places that I put that cream contour, I'm just gonna use this bronzer. This is the NYX matte bronzer in medium.
It's really like I discovered treasure, honestly, because bomb. I'm just gonna take like a regular blush brush and go into this L'Oreal Paris True Match Super Blendable Blush. I don't know. It's called Barely Blushing. It looks like that. Soup's subtle, soup's cute. Pulls my face together. Like, it's not too pink. It's not too brown. Like, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, next, let's get into this nose. So, I'm just taking my beauty blender and like pressing in that powder. Taking Zambia. And then I'm just gonna like squeeze and blend it out. And I take it like all the way up to my brow. Okay, then I'm gonna take that same bronzer and just contour my nose. And you create that like little button nose. I'm gonna do lips only, and I'm taking this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Downtown Beauty. It's a dark brown.
You can always like blend it out with your finger if you want. And then I'm gonna take a smaller brush. Let's take a smaller brush. And go back into the Juvia's Place palette, and I'm gonna smoke out my bottom lash with Cameroon. And I actually struggle with this, I don't know why.
Okay. Now I am going to highlight. We have the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss, and it's a drugstore lip gloss, so I guess it just doesn't have a name, like the shade or whatever. I don't really know. It's very, and it is like really glossy. I really love it. Now, like I said, if you've made it this far and you've managed not to subscribe yet, you're a hater, because there's no excuse. So this is my finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching, showing me support, being patient with me, because I'm a bitch. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being patient with me. And about the not posting, I promise I'm going to do better. I have like a bunch of ideas right now as for like what's next. I don't know what's next, but I'm definitely making a list. But as far as today, here you go. We gotta start somewhere. Okay, so don't forget, once again, all together class, like, subscribe, bell notification. There you go. Class is finito. See you later, guys.